about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. I'm extremely delighted because most of you or almost all of you have covered some of my insights. And I've been given 15 minutes time. So I've been watching that organization is pretty strong in terms of managing time, the quality time. So let me quickly get into my session. I just wanted to introduce a game for 2021 for all of your businesses and even your personal life. So let's see how it goes. Generally, when it comes to business, we always talk about in the last 30, 35 years, arithmetic progression, geometrical progression, and the last 10 years, we all have heard about exponential. We need to grow exponential. But today, the world has moved on to something larger, something bigger, something which is unprecedented, I would say. That is nothing but pole vault. The game of the game for 2021, I thought I would suggest for all of us, including me, is to look at how to do pole vault in our businesses, also in our personal life. This is about the game, all of you know already, and it is no more arithmetic, no more geometrical, or no more even exponential, whether we have done it or not. But we need to look at ahead into the future through pole vault. You can actually replace the signboard which is there. I think there are a lot of signboard creators in your own group here. I could listen to them. Instead of goal, you can put anything else. You can put your resolution, you can put your even challenges, your problems, anything you can put. Replace it with that and pole vault it. So this is a game you have to remember for the next 1 year and beyond. And when we get to meet 31st December 2021, probably you can share your experience. If whether I'm going to be here in this session or not, you can also present it to your own members. Moving on, I wanted to connect few things using this pole vault game in your business straight away with the data points, with my observations in business for the last 27 years. Let me see how I am able to connect with all of you. I always remember this story which my Kokila teacher taught me in first standard. And I always connect this story with my business as well over the last 27 years. Of course, I worked for 5 years for two organizations, and in 22 years, I've been in the entrepreneurial journey and consulting journey. All of you know the story. I don't want to tell the story. But the point here is all about why, what, and how. Crow teaches through the story, whether the story has really happened or not, the moral of the story, what I have learned in my own personal journey in the business field is all about these three things. One, the target outcome must have a very high clarity for the entrepreneur. If the clarity is given for the target outcome, which is to drink water for Crow, then we need to swiftly bring in agility to innovate. The innovation is the key, not only in terms of product. Am I audible now? Somebody is
Yes,
unmuted. Yeah.
yes, Mr. Anand.
Okay. So once the target,
Audible, sir.
thank you. Once the target outcome is clearly fixed, like the resolution some of you have taken for your business or also for your personal life, we need to innovate quickly and swiftly. What we normally lack is innovation. Therefore, we even all the resolutions are end up being broken. It was a famous statement. All resolutions are end up being broken because we don't innovate it. It becomes monotonous. And then success doesn't come to us. All of us know we have to go to success. Crow has to drink water to fulfill the thirst. Hence, it brought the pebbles and the story you know. Hence, I thought I will share a minute some data points for you to practice this pole vault game in your own business. This is a data point. 62.5% population of this country, out of this 130 crore population, are in the age group of 15 to 59, demographic dividend. This is one of the greatest advantage, and also other side, there is a great challenge as well. But this is the age group which is consuming products and services. And this is the age group which has got purchase power today. Every village has got Geo, and every human being has got mobile phones. I'm sure many people have more than one mobile phone. So to address this 62.5%, how does it connected to your business? How does it connected to my business? 62.5% out of 130 crore population is nothing but 81 crore 25 lakhs population, or in the age group of 50 to 59 bracket. They say in 2036 it reaches even 65%. 1% change is nothing but 1% of 130 crore population. You can calculate it. What I'm trying to convey here for all of us here, I just want to pitch a data point for all of you. If you or if we could focus 0.001% is nothing but 8,125 human individuals can be connected to become our customers. It need not be only customer. There are people who say that I have only 10 customers, but I have more transactions. They are volume players in terms of they are value players instead of volume players. There are people who are only volume players, more number of customers. It can be applicable. It can be applied in any sphere. I'm just giving a clue, a data point. When Amazon and all the aggregators around the world are having eye on India because of the purchase power, because of the consumption, why not we focus on our own people, our own consumers, customers? So therefore, I'm giving a data point of 0.001%, not even 0.01%, not 1%, and I'm just saying 0.001%. This could be probably our whole world game, if at all you are interested. To authenticate, to substantiate this theory, I just thought of giving little dive deep into some practical last couple of years achievements and accomplishments in the country by many people. Some of you definitely would be aware of this as well. It was published in the Economic Times and the business paper, and it says that we are the world of people whom you're dealing with are millennials, people who are born after 1995. And the new millennials have also come after 2000. Most of us or some of us are in Gen X category, like me. There are people who are Gen X category. Imagine the data point. Let me just read only 2 or 3 points. Around 50% of the diamond jewelry sold in India by 2015 was bought by millennials. 2 billion, I'm sorry, 2 billion, yes, diamond jewelry sold to millennials. And millennials are people, what I call them as a digital natives. They are born with smartphones. When people like me who were born, we didn't even have a telephone right at home. We didn't even have a television at home. But today's world, today's millennials, today's customers of you are basically digital natives who are in the age group of 25 to 30. Even I was told by Mr. Suresh that the average age group of BNI Global, this region, this chapter is approximately 30 to 32, which means you are almost closer to the millennials. So keeping this in view, so what are they looking at? What are our consumers are looking at? Look at it from customers' point of view. Look at it from consumers' point of view. So they're all called, people are moving towards gig economy. Gig economy, all of you must be knowing that today, not that everybody can get jobs, not that government can provide job for every individual. It's pretty difficult, practically speaking. More than, I think, 150 million students are coming out of college every year across the country and getting into work. Not that everybody gets job, right? So people take up certain special skills and they announce themselves like, I'm self-employed, I'm on my own, hire my skill, pay me. So they don't invest money, they only invest time and knowledge. Therefore, they are called gig economy, and they are contributing much larger space in this spectrum of business. Those millennials, they don't want to own anything. They want to use shared resources, shared economy as we call. Hence, disruption is on the way. It is already started. I mean, blessing in disguise, I would say, COVID has disrupted our ecosystem, our lifestyle. But on the other end, today nobody says, if somebody says, I'm working from home, nobody laughs at you. In fact, I'm telling you frankly, I have my office in first floor of my office from 2013. When I had my big office in Kodabakam, when I shifted my office to my own home in Crombit, where Metro Gifts, the member has presented. And I am actually on the first floor. My office is on the first floor where I'm sitting right now. And many people used to laugh at me in 2013. You had a big office in Kodambakam, you shifted to your own home, you're saying your address is Crombit, which is not city. No more. Kevin Care wanted to sell their property, right? All of you know. A big, large corporate FMCG, they don't want to have office anymore. They're doing 5,000 crore organization. They said people let people work from home wherever they are. Mr. Sridhar Vembu gone to Tenkasi to set up his 2 billion organization as an head office, right? Zoho Corporation. So when I get back to my own friends, when I say that, you said working from home or setting up office from home is, you ridiculed. I'm saying my airport is just about 3 kilometers from my home. I am closer to airport now. It's shifting the focus, shifting our own convenience to our own advantage makes a lot of differences. Thanks to COVID, it has actually added a lot of value to my disruption, which I did in 2013. So adding on to that, the alignment is very important in order to be able to align with millennials. If you're able to disrupt your way of thinking, if you're able to align with yourself with the millennials, if you're able to align with the shared economy, you are in the game of pole vault. To substantiate that, I want to introduce this ecosystem called intrapreneurship. I'm an activist for the last couple of years. This man is called Mr. Gifford Pinchotri. He's an American entrepreneur, author, and who has introduced first time, he's a god of entrepreneurship, father of entrepreneurship. In 1978, he has introduced a title called intrapreneurship, a concept, along with his wife. It's nothing but intra-corporate entrepreneurship. And when I wrote to him in 2019, he wished me to propagate this concept to more and more people because millennials are looking for entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is nothing but people don't want to work, but they want to take risk. They want to take risk in terms of knowledge, in terms of time, but they don't want to take in terms of investment. And they don't want to confine to one organization for 10 hours a day. Like your father and my father, the grandfather worked for 30 years, one company. We used to, really praise. It's really good. We also need employees like that. But on the contra, when somebody is agile, swift, innovate, they don't want to get stuck with one activity. So they're all called entrepreneurs. They are gig economy followers. Even during COVID, I wrote to him and he appreciated that it's good that he was spreading this good message. Let people learn entrepreneurship. I'm going to correct that in my couple of slides later. How do you know that somebody is an entrepreneur? I have two aspects in the quadrant we could see. Somebody has high entrepreneurial skills, very low job skills, they're called investors. Somebody has both low, leave them aside. Somebody has job skills, technically strong, skillful person, but there is no entrepreneurial skill. They are called executives, professionals. They work for somebody. We need more people like that as well. But when somebody has more job skills, as well as entrepreneurial skills, they're called business owners. But an entrepreneur is nothing but somebody who work like executive, think like an investor, do like a business owner is called entrepreneur. If you can identify such caliber of people in your BNI forum, in your organization, outside of your organization, every human being is a resource for you. You create your own ecosystem for your business. You don't have to pay salary. They're willing to part with you. They're willing to, share their skills and knowledges. And based on the success, you'll be able to share the profits with them. They are open for it. That's called gig economy. That is attributed by entrepreneurship model. So I just want to quickly share one case study. There are a lot of medicos here, healthcare doctors are also here. I've been watching. And Mr. Suresh also told me like there are a lot of medicos are here. So I thought I will take one example for medicos and professionals and service providers. How to make my patients run to my clinic. I'll just take an example for medicos. You can replace it for your own business. Normally what we do is we always tell that I deal with this product. I have this product has got these features. This is my USP. You come to me for, availing my product services for your requirements. But the go-to-market strategy has completely changed. Please understand the millennials and new millennials, they don't want to hear the blah, blah of, I am great, my product is great, you come and buy. Those strategies have already dead, actually speaking. Please accept my statement because I've been hearing this as a strategic business consultant for hundreds of clients. Therefore, I did a small research and I found out 6 steps formula. This is straight away for our doctors and medicos, also for any business. First of all, the customer should know that I have a problem now, and they should think that I must take care of my health now. Like some of you have made resolution to sleep well, be happy, all that. And I have to visit doctor now. And I am aware of my ABC clinic now. I must call the clinic or doctor now. and I must only run to that ABC clinic or doctor. No, the now is pretty important. If you are able to instill these need creation in the minds of your potential customers, the pole vault, the 8,125 potential customers, you are on game straight away. You are not selling anything. I am not talking about my product. I am not talking about my services. Anything I do, I make customers run to me. They will run to you provided you go to them. You see, like some of your members are having these services as their business model. Digital and digital social mobility analytics and cloud. Very less investment, what we call minimum input, maximum output can be achieved through digital. You are 75 people here. How many of you tweet, and how many of you retweet, how many of you comment, how many of you like, share, whatever it is, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and whatnot. If you do that already every single morning, it takes only 5 to 10 minutes time of working on digital marketing every day. You are already reaching out to 75 to 100 people, and in turn they will do retweet, they will share if they like it. And if you educate people, the point here in this slide is keep educating people about the concept rather than the product. Then they will say, okay, this man is giving and giving and giving. Let me ask this person, sir, can you refer somebody? Then you can humbly say, I am doing that service. That's how the business grows. Dr. APJ said, small aim is crime. Have a great aim. You would be wondering, I have another few minutes, I think 15 minutes slot. The unicorn organizations in the world, I think most of you know people who are valued $1 billion. Ola is a unicorn organization, and Oyo is a unicorn organization. Flipkart is a unicorn organization. There are a lot of unicorn organizations in India. About 50 companies are unicorn organizations. Started about 5 years ago. They are now valued 1 billion. China is topping. China is having 506 unicorn organizations around the world. 1,500 companies are unicorn organizations. I just want to quickly share one insight with you. Mr. Venu Srinivasan said in this book, please buy this book in Business Line, Table Talk by leaders of the industry. He said that we have missed, Sundaram Finance, TVS Group missed the bus of information technology wave, which was there, which has happened in 1990. By then, Tata went on, Infosys started, everybody started. We actually did not start. So we missed the great bus of infotech revolution. Otherwise, TVS Group have been a multi-billion-dollar organization. Now they said they don't want to miss another bus which is coming up, this real estate, gated community, TVS housing, which is quite popular today, which means even the leaders are thinking how to pole vault their business to the next level. Of course, only leaders can think. So you can also think to build your own unicorn next couple of years from now. This is an insight to you. Finally, my slide is going to end with very important aspect. When we pump up the pressure, when we pump up our vision to grow big, larger, beyond pole vault, naturally you build stress, naturally you build emotions, naturally you build every other aspect which will cause, I would say, damage to our mental health and physical health. I am an activist of meditation. I've been meditating for the last 20 years with my family. I'm also a certified meditation trainer with the Heartfulness Institute. It's a not-profit organization. 75 years we have been teaching meditation to the globe. More than several million people are practicing it. We have a global guide called Sri Kamalesh Patel. Fondly we call him Daji. Incidentally, today and tomorrow and day after, 3 days, we are offering this online free meditation technique training program, evening 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And there are 3 guest speakers invited, like Swami Baba Ramdev going to teach us asanas, and Sister Shivani going to teach certain insights on her experiences, and Sri Gaur Gopal Das is going to share his thoughts on 2nd of January. So 3 days program, all the 3 days, Daji, our global guide, is going to sit with you on a YouTube and Heartfulness page live. You can attend 1 hour so that you can balance between quality of life and standard of life. With that, I would like to share my contact details here. My Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook handle is here. My contact number is here. I wrote a book called Golden Rules, 36 Golden Rules, Building Business for Generations. I completely moved into e-consulting over the last 7, 8 months. In fact, I doubled my business. In fact, I'm back well settled even before COVID days. I would say thanks to COVID in one way. There are a lot of lost, friends and some people have lost their lives. That apart, in terms of business, it has really helped us to move forward. I hope I added value to all of you this morning. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Over to the host.
Thank you so much. You have definitely added value to our lives. What an eye opener it has been for 2021. Your pointers like the entrepreneurship, way forward, pole vault, learning curve, gig economy, millennials mindset, shifting the focus, as you said, is very important. And you ended up your session with a beautiful quote saying that small aim is crime. Have big aim. So thank you once again. Thank you so much, sir. Visitors, you will see the Givers Gain, our core philosophy in action as members announce their one-to-ones, referrals, testimonials, and thank you slips for their fellow members. Members, remember to thank your visitor for coming today. So may I start with Mr. Andrews, and I also thank Mr. Prakash, Mr. Pradeep Murugan, for his sponsorship for the quiz. Mr. Andrew Mohan. Mr. Vikas Gupta. Mr. Malaburgan.
Good morning again, friends. This week I have 2 referrals to Sekunti, connecting my friends Priyanka and Veeru, and 2 thank you slip, one for 5,000 rupees to Suresh Kumar towards the shops and establishment registration, and one to the thanking BNI for 5,000 rupees towards statutory companies of the ex-BNI member, totaling up to 10,000 rupees. Thank you so much.
Ms. Vijay Lakshmi.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you note to Tanvir for car policy for 11,062 and Bala sir for bike policy for 1,399 and referral self-referral to Vicky Jain and Suresh sir and Gerald sir and Syed sir and one-to-one done with Kannan sir, Gerald Martin sir, Suresh sir and Syed sir. Thank you.
So much. I request the members to be on mute because the members are reading out their contribution. Mr. Shaktivel.
Pure and safe morning. Muthusa connected to Kumaran. Kannan connected to Haribabu. Shaktivel, thank you.
Mr. Ankit Jain.
I have 2 thank you notes. One thank you note to Mr. Tanvir for customizing apron with us, and thank you note of rupees 43,000 to Anush sir for Hindu Mission Hospital. Thank you.
Mr. Suresh Kumar.
Good morning. One referral to Dilip Jain and 2 one-to-ones with Vijay Lakshmi ma'am and Thiruvenganam. Thank you.
Mr. Anush.
Coffee Morning Global. I've got 4 referrals connected Thiruvengadam sir to Hotel Savera, Hotel Seabros Raintree Annasali and New Woodlands Hotel, and another referral connected him to Mrs. Nishat. And thank you note of rupees 15,000 to Rajendra Kumar sir, and I've done one-to-one with Mr. Thiruvengadam sir. Thank you.
So how many referrals in total, sir?
4 referrals.
Mr. Pradeep Murugan.
One referral to Mr. Dilip Jain, and I think this is closed. Thank you so much.
Mr. Gerald.
Comfort Morning Global. 2 thank you note to Mr. Saravanan 50,000, Mr. Rajendran 14,500, one-to-one with Rajalakshmi madam. Thank you.
Mr. Rajendra Kumar.
Morning Global. Thank you note Anush sir 35,000 for Anjapur Hotel and Fairfield Marriott, and the Taj Group of Hotels 40,000 for Moti Prakash sir, and Deepak Jain 43,000 for Prudence Hospitality, and Gopal sir 4,000 for Royal Club, Murtasa sir 3,000 for Hatmi Restaurant, total 1,25,000, one-to-one with Jagdish sir. Thank you.
Mr. Pankaj Lath.
I have one thank you note for Mr. Jagdish Shet for 11,000 rupees. Thank you.
Mr. Murthy Prakash.
Good morning, Global. I have one self-referral to Dinesh Patelji. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Hussain.
Good morning. I have 2 self-referrals, one to Nitin Chalani already closed and one self-referral to Sneha which is already closed. Thank you.
Mr. Ashish Goyal.
Very good morning, Global. I have 2 referrals. One referral connected Nisha Jain, repeat referral to Nitin Chalani, and self-referral to Vijay Lakshmi ji, and a thank you note of 8,000 to Dr. Santana Krishnan. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Mahavir.
Good morning, Global. I have one self-referral to Mr. Vikas Bora and one thank you note to Mr. Vikas Bora for 2,10,000.
Srinivasalu.
Good morning, Global. This week, I got 3 thank you notes. One to Ravi Kumar sir for 26 lakhs. And